Okay, now this I think will be the last video, and it's carrying on the theme which we started in the previous video, where we're talking about looking at the various elements of the sales page, that we want to fine-tune and polish the various elements and understand the importance of various elements. And if we get these right, then Amazon Kindle will back us up and they'll promote our book as and when they can, and they do promote our book. I just want to point out that the sheer beauty of publishing digitally is that you are on a level playing field with all authors, whether they're recognized and famous authors in their own right or not. And here's an example of what I mean. If you go to the Amazon homepage, be it .com or .co.uk, and you come to Kindle Store, up here on the left hand side there's new releases. These are the last 30 days releases, and you will appear here in your own right, whether you are famous or this is your very first book. You will appear here right next to the good and famous as well. So that's great. And remember the sheer reach of Amazon's Kindle. They've got not only the Amazon store itself, of which they do cross promotions from their main store to the Kindle store, but they've got their digital Kindle stores in the USA, in the UK, and throughout Europe and Japan and down into South America. There's almost too many to name. They're launching new Kindle stores all the time. So they are promoting it, but what they want to see is that you do your part of the bargain, that you get your cover right, your picture right, your reviews right, and a good story and some nice feedback coming from people that start reading a book. And when they see that, they will start to reciprocate and give you a little bit of juice from their massive marketing engine which they have. But the first thing they give you by default anyway is appearing on the instant releases for the last 30 days. And what was the other one? It also shows up in the last 90 days. So people, we talked in the last video about people browsing the Kindle bookstore. They don't necessarily know what they want when they arrive. They browse just as though you would when walking into a bricks and mortar bookstore. So they will browse, and this is one of the other areas where they will browse. Oh, what's just been released? They'll click here and think, okay, look at this. That's got tons of positive reviews, and some of these won't have any reviews at all. Some people will work very hard to get reviews, but it doesn't matter. You will appear here irrespective. Now the reason why there may be some reviews here already, even though they've just launched, is because what they might do is a Kindle free promotion just before it goes on to paid status, and that's what we're going to talk about next. But I just want to say and reiterate the point that Amazon and Kindle do a huge amount of marketing for you, and that's what makes it such a great deal. And furthermore, if they like what they're seeing with your book and the positive reaction they're seeing from customers and reviews and the rate of downloads, it's not just the amount of sales you have, but the rate, i.e. the velocity of your book. So if you're getting 1 a day for a few days, that's fine, but if you're getting 10 a day for a couple of days, that is a huge boost in velocity, and they take note of that. And if they do that and see that, then sometimes they'll send out email campaigns to people on their lists, of which their list was got to be one of the largest in the world, suggesting, oh, if you like books about cooking, here's a book about cooking, or if you like a children's book, here's a book that's just been launched about children's bedtime reading. So they will be supportive where they can, and one of the ways that they are very supportive is offering the ability to join their KDP lending library, and we'll come on to that next. Now, this is the page I directed you to when you sign up, and you've got to publish your book to Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing KDP platform. Down here, there is the link here. Find out about KDP Select, which is their Kindle Owners Lending Library. We click on that link, and you'll come to here. And this is where, you remember when we were signing up, you had the ability to enroll in the Kindle Owners Lending Library. And for enrolling for a minimum of 90 days, there are some restrictions. If you enroll, your book in Kindle Owner's Lending Library for 90 days. You can't have it published digitally elsewhere. You're committing to the Kindle platform for 90 days, but they will give you some benefits in return. One of the main benefits is a share in this pot. So you're joining a Kindle Owner's Lending Library, and the people who are members of the Lending Library are members of Kindle Prime, which is a subscription-based club, as it were, that Amazon have, where they give people free post and packing for things they buy on Amazon, and they give access to free films, and they also give access to borrow one free book a month, I believe it is. If we look here, you'll see down here there's a link here to see more about the Kindle Owner's Lending Library. Okay, and it'll go into detail there, and you can read that. There are many benefits, but they will enroll your book into this library, this virtual library, and it means that the members of Amazon Prime can borrow one of your books for free, one book a month. May not seem much, but many people borrowing your book, one book a month, and it mounts up. And for every borrow, you get a share in this pot. Now, Amazon announced this amount here on a monthly basis. It's a global fund, and the amount you get depends upon, it's sort of divisible by the number of people borrowing and the number of books being divvied up. But you will get in return the equivalent to basically a purchase. So not only are you selling your books, but you are earning from people downloading your books. And as they say here, you're reaching a newer and larger audience because their lending library is growing and extending to a huge, sort of large number of their bookstores around the world. So the growing number of Amazon's Prime customers, these are the people that get the benefits of the lending library, on .com.co.uk, Amazon Germany and France, and they'll be rolling it out to their other stores as time goes by. So the ability to earn from borrows is there. The ability to, if we come back here, the ability to get reviews, because if people download your book and they borrow it for free, or because they remember the Prime, they're another source of reviews, because you're not pushing that, Amazon are pushing that, and they'll read your book and hopefully give you a review. One other major benefit is that you get this section populated in a hurry. Remember, we talked about this, customers who bought this also bought these books, and these are populated one link at a time as people buy your book, but it's also populated by the very same measure if someone downloads your book for free. So you'd say you do a free promotion, and we're going to talk about that next, and you allow people to download your books for free. This is different from the borrowing. This is another thing. The borrowing is for members of the Kindle Prime. They can borrow one book a month, but there is another ability for anyone to download your book for free, and we'll talk about how you can enable that. But if thousands of people download your book for free, it counts towards a download, and it means that their other books that they've linked to will appear here. So suddenly you can get this whole strip of 99 or whatever it is plus populated in a hurry, instead of just one or two or three as you make real paid sales. Okay, so we're going to come back and talk about, so there are many benefits, and one of the main benefits, as we've just said, is the ability to operate a free promotion. Okay, and that's what they talk about in here. Why enroll in KDP Select? Make your book free to readers worldwide. The Promotions Manager tool will allow you to directly schedule and control the promotion of free books. And if you're looking for the first time, you can enroll that way if you've got one book up. But I'm going to flip over to my dashboard and just show you an example of how you can do this, how you can make your book for free. And this comes back also to this link we were talking about earlier, why some of these people have already got reviews when their book has only just been published. It's because they've done a free promotion, and then when it finishes a free promotion, maybe in a few days later, it comes back on and they've got some reviews. Not all of them will have reviews. Okay, how do you make your book available for free? It's effectively called a Kindle promo, a Kindle KDP promotion. You are allowed to promote your book for free, or let people download your book for free, for up to 5 days for every 90 days that you're enrolled. So for every 3 months you're allowed 5 free days. And the way you do it, now I've just selected a couple of books. The Lofi Lion book we're looking at, that's not enrolled at the moment. What I tend to do is I enroll and then I let it expire, and then that's another whole strategy, whether I then consider putting on my books on other platforms. But initially I always enroll with Kindle when I first sign up to Kindle, and I'll let the 3 months, the 90 days run, and then I'll make a decision whether I want to renew or not. So here's a book which is still enrolled, and this is the very same area in your bookshelf from your dashboard that you would sign up when it says add a new title. Do you remember? Okay, so I'm going to look at this, click on actions. We're going to select this one because this is KDP Select is already enrolled, it's got a tick, and I'll click the actions here, and instead of this is when you first sign up, but you can also go in and edit book details here when once your book has already been published. If you want to make changes, this is where you do it, edit book details. But we're not looking at this at the moment. We're coming down here for KDP Select Books, see KDP Select Details. That'll show you whether you're enrolled or not. We'll click that and have a look, see. Okay, this book is enrolled until July the 13th, and then it'll expire, and I've got that unticked because I want to have the option of having it unenrolled and then maybe put my books elsewhere. But I may change my mind and come back and do another 90 days. But that's when I first launched this book, and then it'll expire there. So the other action is here, manage promotions. I'm still within my 90-day period. I have got the option of 5 free days. Now I tend not to use them all at once. This is my recommendation. Do not use your 5 days all up at once. I tend to do 2 days for my first promotion. You will tend to get the most free downloads at your first promotion, and then the amount of free downloads will decrease after that. So you literally type in new, you type in a campaign name, this will come up, free promotion. You select the start date. Now if you only want to do 1 day at a time, one free promotion day at a time, say tomorrow, you'd click, let's do another one as an example. So I just type animals 2 as an example, try and spell that right. And if I'm doing 1 day, and this is June the 11th, I literally click that day, and if I want only 1 day only, I'd select the same day, so it's just regarded as 1 day, and then I click save, and that'll be it. You will have set up a free promotion for tomorrow. Actually no, I think it's today. No, it's tomorrow the 11th. This month's the other way around. So 1 free day. If you want 2 days, you'll go in, that's the first day. It doesn't have to be tomorrow, you can select any day you want, and you literally just do 2 days later. So that'll be 2 days, and you click save. And that's all there is to it. And the minute that happens, let's come away from here, the minute that happens, your book, when it is featured on the thumbnail list of books available, we'll come back to an example. Okay, these thumbnails, when people search all the books available, that'll no longer say 77 pence or whatever price you select when it goes on paid. That'll show as free, and people can download that for free, which is fine. And that'll also on the main sales page show as 00 pence available for free download. Now what I want to show you is further down here, and this should be a target of yours, to try and get your book in the top 100 paid rank for the category. So there's lots of different top 100s, one top 100 for each category that you're in. Let's come down to the one for this. So I am number 68,000 effectively in the paid Kindle store. You click to that, it'll come to the top 100 general category for the store, and you want to get in the top 100 for the category. Remember the two categories you were allowed to enroll in when during the upload process. You want to get in the top 100 for those individual categories. I'm going to show you an example. Here's another book which I published quite some time ago, over a year ago. It's all about angels, strangely. And you see I'm number 5,976 in the Kindle store, but that actually shows the two categories I'm in. I'm actually number 2 in the angels category, number 69 in the self-help category. So if you go, you want to, if possible, climb up the top 100 for the categories you enrolled in. Now the top 100 here, there's two columns. There is the top 100 paid and top 100 free. Okay, I'm in the top 100 paid, and there's top 100 free. And this is what you appear in, or you can appear in, when you put your book on free promotion. Suddenly you will become hot property in the free top 100. And I advocate signing up for a 2-day free promotion rather than 1 day or 5 days all in one lump, because that'll give you the most amount of boost to climb up the rankings in the free side. Okay, and then when you come off free, when your period has ended, 2 days or whatever it is, 1 day, you will move over to the paid side. And that is when the price that you originally set when you uploaded will become live. And the mere fact that you've done this and you've allowed people to download your book for free, and then this is where Kindle are watching, Amazon's Kindle are watching, they see your book rise up through in the free rankings, and I'll show you an example of this. Here's a screenshot I took of my dog book, and this is because it climbed so high and got to the very top of the free category for animals or dog books. You see here on the right hand side, hot new releases. They featured me in this hot new releases link on the right hand side, and I actually don't show one here, but for animals books, let's see if I can find, I can't find the same link that's available now, but it is there if I search. So in other words, if they see that your book is being downloaded very, very quickly, and remember what I was talking about, velocity of downloads or velocity of purchases, they see that a book is really being downloaded very quickly, they will feature you here. So that's the first, they're giving you extra free promotion. So you're coming back over onto the paid status when your free promotion finishes. They give you extra juice to boost you up the pay because you have given people your book for free. So that's an additional benefit they give you. They boost you up the top 100 category within your pre-selected category. And I was in this hot new release. If you click on that, they'll give you, I don't know, 100, but I was right at the top for probably the best part of a week because of the velocity and the rate of free downloads that people, I literally had hundreds, and I think the first time about 1,000 free downloads in the UK alone for that book. So that is one of the great advantages of enrolling in the KDP Select program, and some people like it, some people do not, but I always think it's a key part of your promotion tactic. And when you first launch a book, once it's been uploaded, once your book has been uploaded and you're ready to go and you've got your, let's just come back to the main page. So you've got your book uploaded, the sales page is being created for you. This won't be populated down here yet because you haven't got anyone's bought your book. You want to set your price, you want to try and get a couple of free friendly reviews from people, and then you want to go straight into a Kindle promotion to try and give yourself a real boost. And once you come off the free promotion, this will happen, because hundreds of people will have downloaded your book for free, and you'll get all the reciprocal backlinks, internal backlinks from their books and the books that other people have bought, having bought theirs. So that's what I would do. I'd recommend you've got your sales page populated, you've got a couple of friendly reviews, schedule as soon as possible a 2-day, that would be my recommendation, KDP promotion. Use the other days within a short space of time within the following month, I would, and then you're off and running and you're off to the races. You're ready to rock and roll. Your book is out there, your book has been downloaded, and hopefully you're starting to get some reviews, and you're well on your way. Not only you're an established, you're a published author, you're starting to become an established author, and your name is starting to become known. And that's, after all, what you're hoping to do next, is try and build the platform around your name, be it your real name or your pen name. You want to start creating a credible platform or recognition of your name as a brand. Okay, now I think this is as far as I want to go. This is as far I'd love to carry on, but I think from here on in we're looking at more individual and specific marketing tactics, and that's what I'm going to create a separate course on. So if you love this course, please look out for my next course on marketing for Kindle and digital ebooks, and we can take it up to another level. But for now, you've done tremendously well. You've got your book published, and you're doing promotion. You understand the sales page and the components, and Kindle are rewarding you for all the aspects that you've got right, and they are promoting you to their huge network of ebook stores around the world, which is wonderful, and it's what you set out to do, and that's to be congratulated. And I want to finish with just words of encouragement, because there will be times along the way where you think, oh, I don't know, this seems like a lot of work, or it's not working. Keep on going. Just get one book up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get one book up. But don't let this opportunity slip by. And here's a quote I want to finish on by Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. And that's by Mark Twain. And I think I thoroughly endorse the sentiments, and all I can say is have fun, and I look forward to talking to you in a later course.